What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin. Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk to you about my Switch 2 pre-order experience and everything that I pre-ordered. I mentioned a little bit of this in my live streams, but we'll just go ahead and run through it real quick. So, I did pre-order at GameStop. At first, I pre-ordered at midnight with Walmart, and I was able to secure one about 1:30 or 2 a.m. in the morning. You know, there was no longer a wait or anything. I just went on their website. It said there were 6 left. I just went in, added its cart, and bought it. It was super easy. But I personally, I've heard of pre-orders being canceled and stuff when you pre-order them online, especially for a brand new item that's, like the Switch 2 is super popular. So I wasn't completely settled on that. And I wanted to use my GameStop rewards credit card. So I actually ended up handing that pre-order off to a friend. And I pre-ordered at GameStop. So they opened at 11 a.m. that day. I showed up about 9:45, and I saw that there was probably about 12 to 15 people waiting outside of GameStop. And it was rainy that day. So I wasn't going to stand in line for an hour and 15 minutes before they even opened. So what I did is I actually hung out in the car. And the rain got worse and worse, super heavy and stuff. And I kept looking at the line, and, I think there ended up being about 20-something people. I ended up being 28th in line, and I didn't get out of my car until 3 minutes before they opened. So as everybody's walking in, I'm getting in line, and I was 28th, but they had put on the door everything that they had. And they had, I think, 42 of the Mario Kart World Switch 2 bundles, and then they had 20 of the regular. So I knew I was okay. But, man, I just feel bad for the GameStop employee. His name was David. He's my buddy that I always talk to when I go in there. He's actually a fan of the channel as well, so you may even see this video. But he was by himself. GameStop only had one person working, and I think that was not their choice, really, but because they don't have a lot of employees. But that also is kind of their fault because GameStop still pays people minimum wage, which is $7.25 an hour for a standard GA game advisor. That's their entry level position. So yeah, I was 28th in line, and man, this line took a while. It was 90 minutes to get, actually to the counter and start to do my pre-order. And I told him, hey, I'm using my credit card, so everything I pre-ordered, we're just going to go ahead and 100% pay it off. And so I got the Mario Kart World bundle here, Switch 2, which for some reason it says on the receipt was $534.99. I don't know if that's including the tax or whatever. I'll have to double check with him, but it should have been $499. So I think it's probably just including the tax or whatever. I also got the 1-year warranty on it because I've never had a launch console. I've never had a console at launch. So I was you know what? I got the card. So let's ball out. Let's get everything we want. So I got the 1-year warranty, and it comes with a screen protector. And he said he was going to install it. And, because I don't want to put a screen protector on a Switch 2. I don't like doing screen protectors at all. You see how I hang posters, man. I'm not good at that kind of thing. So yeah, we got that. Got the 1-year warranty with the screen protector. I also bought the Pro controller. And now that I'm looking at it, the Pro controller says it was $90.94. So this must include the tax. I've never really seen a receipt break down like that, but I guess that's how it is. Maybe because they're all pre-orders. That could be why. But yeah, $90.94. That's a little steep for a controller. I've never actually had my own Nintendo Pro controller for any system, not even the Wii U, and the Switch. So I got that, which I'm excited about. And then I also pre-ordered Donkey Kong Bonanza, which at the time, I had said in a previous video that I was going to go all digital with the Switch 2, but I wasn't even thinking about that when I was in line, probably because I was ready to just get the hell out of there after waiting an hour and a half in line. So I did pre-order the game, so I guess I will have some digital and some physical games for the Switch 2 era. And I forgot that don't even come out until July 17th. So really, at this point, the only game that I have to play is Mario Kart World, and I'm not over the moon about that because like I like Mario Kart, but I mean I think I'm gonna need another game, and I wanted to pre-order the Bravely Default remaster, but he put it in the system and said that they weren't doing pre-orders on it, so or at least not yet. So I wasn't able to pre-order that, but yeah, the total ended up being $764.66, which, you know, damn, that's a lot of money. But the reason, yeah, okay, here we go. Deposits for pre-orders. I see it down here now. $4.99, $54.99 for the warranty. Gotcha, okay. But yeah, the reason that I wanted to make this video wasn't because I wanted to share exactly what I bought for the Switch 2 and all of that. I mean, yeah, that's cool. Personally, I think videos like this are kind of lame. Like, ooh, look at me, I bought all this stuff. But the reason I brought it up is because, you know, April, the month in general, you know, I turned 35 in April, my birthday. I did a lot of streams this month, hanging out with you guys, playing some video games, roasting some resellers. And you guys have just been really awesome, man. And I appreciate the ongoing support, all of the gifted memberships, all the supers, all of just viewing the videos in general, just watching, you know, the videos. That's good revenue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do end up making some money off of YouTube for that. And I did get a lot of extra supers and stuff for my birthday, I guess because it was my birthday. But basically the reason I wanted to make this video is because of all of the support that you guys have given me this month. I'm basically getting all of the Switch 2 stuff for free. I mean, yeah, I've put a lot of time in, you know, but, you know, this type of job is fun. This isn't really like work. It's something that I get to do to make you guys laugh. It makes me laugh. I feel joy from entertaining other people. And it's just really awesome that all of the revenue made this month is basically 100% covering the Switch 2. So not only for the first time ever do I get a console at launch day, but I get it basically for free. Because as soon as I get the YouTube payday next month, on the 21st, that's usually when we get paid as YouTubers. Random number for a payday, but I'm going to take all that money and pay that card off. Probably won't even get hit with the interest, you know, because it's been less than 30 days. So that's awesome. And, you know, I got a lot of rewards points from using the credit card as well, like with GameStop. So, man, I really appreciate you guys. And this is super fun. It's something that I look forward to doing all the time. Just even if we're streaming some lame game, as we're just hanging out and talking, it's so much fun, man. And just super grateful. I don't know what else to say at this point. And, you know, the start of April was kind of shitty because, you know, tax season. And I don't know if you guys know this, but as a YouTuber, you don't get taxed at all until tax season. Like, you have to basically pay all of your taxes that you know, all of your income from YouTube, all the taxes are paid at tax time. So, yeah, that ended up being a lot. Like, for the state, I ended up owing like $523, which I actually paid that back in March because there was no way I was going to do state and federal at the same time. It's just too much money. Going out at once fucks everything up. But the federal, man, that was $823, and that came out on the 15th. And so that really like sucked, you know, to just have an $823 bill, you know, on top of everything else you got going on, your insurance, phone, internet, TV, which TV is not really necessary, but my mom, that's all she does, watch TV, so we have to have that. But yeah, not really the greatest start to the month, but it ended up being really good, you know, because you guys just love me, man, and I love you guys. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to more streams and making more videos in the future, and talking with you guys. And if I haven't gotten to your comments yet, because I got a lot of comments that come in all the time, I apologize. I'm doing my best to catch up, but if I don't get around to you, maybe you could catch me in a live stream. On average, live streams have between 15 to 45 people. That's the average. So it's a lot easier for you to talk to me on there, and you don't have to like be a member. You don't have to do super chats or anything like that. Just hanging out and watching the stream is still supporting me, you know? So thank you so much, and I will catch you guys next time.